Hi everyone, my name is Miss Kate. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my 3 favorite books. Something that all these books have in common is that they talk about friendship and what it means to be kind to others. So, before we dive into these fun books, I want to ask you a few questions. Are you ready? Great! Why do you think it's important to be kind? How does it make you feel when you're kind to others? Do you think it's easier to make friends when you're kind or you're mean? Why do you think that? Those are all great answers. Thank you so much for thinking with me. So, the first book we're going to look at is Corduroy. It is written by Don Freeman. He also did the pictures, so he's an illustrator. Corduroy is a bear who once lived in the toy department of a big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals and dolls for someone to come along and to take him home. The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear in green overalls. Then, one morning, a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's bright eyes. "Oh, Mommy," she said, "look, there's a little bear I've always wanted." "Not today, dear," her mother sighed. "I've spent too much already. Besides, he doesn't look new. He's lost a button to one of his shoulder straps." Where could it have went? Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. "I didn't know I've lost a button," he said to himself. "Tonight I'll go see if I can find it." Do you think Corduroy's going to find that button? Also, do you think that little girl's going to come back to adopt Corduroy? I really hope she does. I think they would make the best of friends. So the next book that we're going to look at is The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. Look at that beautiful cover. The rainbow fish is glitzy and glimmery, and his scales are so shiny. And when you feel the book, the cover, it feels a little bit different from the rest of it. It feels very slippery, just like a fish. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful and you have so many." want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are? Cried the rainbow fish. Get away from me. Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset. He told all his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the rainbow fish. They turned away when he swam by. Do you think Rainbow Fish is being kind to the other fish in the story? Why not? I really hope he learns how to be kind in the rest of the story so he can make some friends. Because it gets really lonely if you have no one to play with. So the next book and the last book that we're going to look at is Be Kind by Pat Zelo Miller, and it is illustrated by Jen Hill. Tanisha spilled grape juice yesterday. All over her new dress. Everyone laughed. I almost did too. But Mom always tells me to be kind, so I tried. I don't think it worked, I said. Purple is my favorite color. I thought Tanisha would smile, but she ran into the hall instead. When she came back, snack time was over. She put on her art smock and didn't look at anyone. She was very sad. I almost told Tanisha that art was my favorite class, but I didn't want her to leave again. So I painted purple splotches and added some green until I had a bunch of beautiful violets. Violets are a type of flower. When I painted, I thought about Tanisha. Should I have handed her my napkin? Let her borrow my sweatshirt? Spilled my juice so everyone stared at me instead? What does it mean to be kind anyway? Do you think that Tanisha's classmate will find a way to make her feel better? If you were in that situation, what would you do to make Tanisha feel better? Can't wait to read the rest of the story to find out what amazing friends they'll be and how Tanisha will just feel better about what happened to her. So that is all my books that I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a wonderful time sharing these books with you. Bye-bye for now. Doodles!